of like grope your way around
I've
the
seen
strategy.
Josh rip floaties to shreds. Mostly Peach. Like, JoJo's really good against Peach, but like, there's no shortage of good puff practice here, you know? See? We're seeing just jabs and nairs to try and get the number higher. But Emps, so far, staying right in there. Uh-oh.
And starting to run out.
What a call. Holy moly.
Well, also, like, if you're Puff, you want to throw out that aerial because it gives you extra drift. Ooh. But you have to respect the fact that Falcon could just jump out there and knee you. Like, don't push a button. Just drifts back to stage.
All right, Josh not really giving Emps any chances to react to a down air here. Those down airs are not coming out in normal places. And I think they're only coming out when Puff is already kind of doing something.
And already now, Puff is kind of at the percent where, you know, the back air off the platform is not going to get crouch canceled. So.
Ooh, all right. Fares through a down air there.
Yeah.
Ends with a kill opportunity here. All right, kind of just gives Josh the ledge. All right, but way to take the space away there.
Kind of got trapped on the platform right there. I'm not sure exactly what was happening, but
oh, interesting.
Good DI.
Puff with a chance to get back here. Oh, okay. Good recovery by Emps. All right, JoJo with the wall hit boxes.
Oh, I love that down angle forward tilt. That's just get little bits of damage where you
so
can.
hard to grab Puff, man. So hard.
Yeah, one thing is, it's also so hard to grab the Puff unless she's whiffing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like if the Puff is not careful, which definitely Emps is not doing. You know, throwing out these aerials, but not in such a way that, like right there, they're using
holding his own space. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, if you're Puff, you cannot be shielding for too long.
Scary business. Scary business. All right, soft knee, hard knee. Yup, that is the thing. Okay. Another one.
Launching it right out of the corner. Okay. It's. I feel like JoJo is just not respecting the airspace from Emps. But
I think you got to make a floaty uncomfortable, you know? Like,
it's like,
especially when you have like a meter to burn, right? Extra lives, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. Well, I mean, literally extra lives. Okay, now we're seeing more back airs. That was one thing, is we weren't really seeing any back airs be thrown out, which was why JoJo felt comfortable just going up there for a full hop knee or whatever. So, and right there.
Hello.
Yeah, you don't have that much invincibility. You got to respect the fact that Falcon can just react to that sort of thing. Like those are things that I feel like you can get away with as a Puff player on players who maybe don't understand the matchup as well, or overall are going to be more nervous about trying to mess with you at the ledge. But we see that JoJo is comfortable.
Oh, okay. Per chat, Inky said that Emps just has a timing that they like to stick to, and JoJo's kind of already sorted it out. Yeah, that's what we're seeing. Once you pry that box open, that's it. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
All right, good little mix up.
That's. Oh, yeah, that was definitely could have been a rest, but just wasn't. I guess wasn't positioning themselves confidently enough for it. Oh, Dunn doesn't even have to up B. Great
good
job.
grab.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A little scrappier from Emps' game.
Honestly, it's working out well. I think that could easily just fall apart for him, though. Falcon is a character that, if you're scrapping, he will get a lot more out of a effective scrap than you can. Or he can, rather. Not necessarily guaranteed.
It's true. It's true. But, like, I appreciate Emps' attempt to kind of up the tempo and see if you can, like, I don't know, put Josh a little more on the defensive.
Yeah, well, the thing is that he definitely figured out his defensive timing. So he's like, okay, let me go for offensive. You won't know what I'm like there yet.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And I think it's going better even if, like, JoJo's kind of blowing him up. But I'm seeing better stuff, right? Like, at the end of the day, you kind of have to get in here and get your hands dirty. You can't just be sitting here like, back air, back air, back air, like, what's going to happen?
One thing we're not really seeing any of is up tilt. And I know that, like, just up tilt. But, like, at the very least, throwing it out, it gives Falcon, it makes him pause just jumping into the air. It is the sort of thing where Falcon just gets overconfident going for, like,
the dash tag.
Just
oh,
like a
terrifying.
knee or something, then you up tilt rest him and he feels bad about his life. But as
Puff's like a little serial killer when she's like crouching and wave dashing. It's like Michael Myers entering a house. I love it. I love it. It's so tense. It's so tense. Exactly. Like when Toussaint does that shit, I love it.
I love the wiggle.
Ooh. JoJo type shit. JoJo type shit. Type shit.
Yeah, and the thing, one of the things about Puff in this matchup is that Falcon has so much burst range. He's basically faster than you in the air because he just goes on the ground and zooms. And I feel like right now he's giving him so much space because at first he was not giving him enough, and now he's giving him too much. And JoJo's like, okay, whatever. You back air in place over there. That's cool, bro. I'm just gonna like take a little bit of stage control, and then eventually I'm gonna be the one in the driver's seat.
God, Josh is so good at piling up damage, and okay, all right, goddamn. Yeah, I agree with Falcon there.
That was pretty brutal.
Yeah. All right, JoJo advances. I'm trying to think who's here tonight. Ackle is here tonight. I didn't see two.
Ooh,
Trying to think like who are the threats?
I think
who are the big dogs?
I think for me personally, this might be my last set, but I am excited to commentate it. It's going to be Kezup versus Tazius. This should be Marth Ices. Yes. Yeah, and Ices are a character that we don't generally. Earlier on, we was talking about it. He's a character that's kind of fallen out in the meta. Where, like, is he worse than Donkey Kong now, or are they worse than Donkey Kong?
I mean, it's a whether you agree with it or not, it is a discussion you can have, right? Like, in 2024, we have to have that conversation, right? Like, suddenly Donkey Kong is viable. I do think the Ices are better. They just have thinner representation.
Well, the thing is that Ices it's such a time commitment. It's unlike any other character in the game, and it's even still, it's like it requires so much of like just game knowledge. There's RNG that's a component to it as well, right? Because like,
a little bit.
Well,
a little
like
bit,
sometimes Nana just gives you the throw you want, and you're like, oh, thank you.
Yeah. But no, I think Ices are still clear-cut better character because like, yeah, we got rid of wobbling, but wobbling is kind of back, like a little bit. Like,
no,
like Ice Climbers players have responded to the wobbling ban by developing a far more arcane and absurd throw setup. It's pretty cool. And I just think a lot of